practice makes perfect. That's right. I thought I was going to get you. You're falling into all the right things. You're starting to flow with it now. You're starting to live in it.
I think we need to experience feeling the difference between head and chest voice.
Okay, good idea, good idea. We're starting to sing now, and those terms I used a few minutes ago, chest voice and head voice, need to be clarified because sometimes, well, I remember when I was first studying voice, I never quite understood it, and I thought this is one of those mysterious voice things. Some guy in the 1700s with an Italian last name thought this thing up, and it's part of singing. And later I was to find that the terms head voice and chest voice, well, let me let you figure it out for yourself. Put a hand right at the top of the chest and count from 1 to 10 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did you feel here? Vibration in the chest. And that was when you were down in your normal speaking register, right? And that's why we call this what voice? Chest voice. Your lower register is called the chest voice, not because it's a technique, but because the chest is the right size and shape to sympathetically vibrate and enhance those frequencies. This is part of your speaker system. Now the other voice is called the what?
Head voice.
Okay, is that for low notes or higher notes? Higher notes, all right. Well, what part of your body do you think might possibly vibrate more for those notes?
The head.
The head. Good point. You are clever students. Let's experience that, but again, I want you to keep a hand on the chest, and we're going to do the siren exercise, which we did a few minutes ago, and I want you to feel how in the lower register the tone is obviously centered here. It's actually started in the larynx, and then it goes into the chest because of the lower register. It's also vibrating some in the head, but it's predominantly here. And then as we go up at the very top, you'll say, whoa, it's not vibrating in the chest anymore. It's too high. The speaker can't handle it. So let's do that siren exercise, hand on top of the chest, and you feel the difference in the chest vibration in different registers. Ready? Take your other hand and hold the tongue out just to help that happen. And Can you feel it? Yeah, it literally left the chest almost totally, didn't it, when you went up under those higher notes? That's kind of amazing. And it's because your body knows that certain frequencies can only be centered up here because the sinuses and the nasal passages are just the right size and shape to amplify those frequencies. I guess what we're really saying is these folks are all
Speaker cabinets for the Lord.
speaker cabinets for the Lord. Do you think you could come up with some sort of an illustration for that?
Let me see what I have here.
She always has just the right thing. You are a speaker cabinet. That should be a song. It's just. And that lower speaker, the biggest speaker in the cabinet at home, is called the what? The woofer. And folks, this is your woofer. It is, because this takes those low notes and amplifies them. And that smaller speaker at home is called the what?
Tweeter.
Tweeter. All right. And your tweeter is up here. You can see the line going from the tweeter up to the mask of the facial area, the line from the woofer going up to the chest cavity. And these are the two areas that serve as speaker cabinets. So when you're getting ready to do a really high note, what you want to do is allow that face to just boom with sound, because that's the speaker that is supposed to be functioning. And what do you call someone who only uses the woofer and never lets the tweeter happen? What do you call that? It's called yelling. It really is. And that's the same person that drives in first or second gear at 80 miles an hour. You're going to break something. You're going to wear down. You're going to limit your range. You're going to have laryngitis and lots of vocal problems. So the good singer and speaker, and I'm talking about expressive speaking as well as singing, allows the face and the chest to function. And one of the reasons that the face is always involved is because of overtones and harmonics. This is just part of pure notes. Pam, I want you to help me with this. If you would, with your right hand, push down a C, E, G, C, but don't play it. Just push down C, E, G, C, which takes the dampers off the strings. And now an octave below that, don't use any pedals. I want you to just bang out a C, E, G, and then take it off right away. Hear the higher notes? She never played the higher notes. Play your lower hand an octave higher. You may just get C, E, G out of it. Again. Now, the notes we're hearing right now, she didn't play any of those notes, but they responded because they're part of the harmonics, the overtones of the lower notes. But we have the same thing. And if you want a full, rich, well-projecting voice, you need to allow the tweeter and the woofer to freely function. So let's stand up together and get ready to sing with some more understanding of the voice. Check the posture. Hands lifted. Think about the strings now. Don't lift them, just think about them. You're being lifted from the top, back of the head, and the collarbone. Now let the arms down. And let's sing Holy Are You, Lord, that we sang earlier. And as we do, I want you to begin to feel and think about the chest is vibrating. Gosh, my sinuses are vibrating. The nasal passages are vibrating. I am a speaker cabinet. I really am. That's kind of fun. And by the way, when you're working with kids, these are great concepts. You can cut out little speakers and glue them on, tape them on their, I don't glue them, it's a little rough. Tape them on their chest. And you can tape a little piece of string to this shiny spot in the top of their head and really make it fun as you teach your children to walk in uprightness before the Lord and use these natural acoustics. So we're going to be singing Holy Are You, Lord, and just feeling chest, head, face, all the marvelous acoustics that God has put into us. 1, 2. Holy are you, Lord. Holy are you, Lord. Worthy to be worshipped. Worthy to be worshipped. Honored and adored. Our guest for these next few minutes is Twyla Paris, a Christian singer who takes the gospel worldwide with a very powerful ministry. Join us now as we ask Twyla some questions, and she gives answers that I think will help you. Honey, why don't you begin?
Okay. Twyla, how long have you been singing for the Lord?
Well, I've been singing since I was 2 years old. My dad was a minister and stood me up on a chair to reach the microphone, and I began to sing at the age of 2, so.
Long time.
Yeah.
Great.
Wasn't exactly a professional at that point, but.
Not at 2.
Not at 2. At 3.
So most of your training has been more experience than any kind of formal training?
Yes, and osmosis. I was in a very musical family, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, when we got together a little while ago and started talking about some voice technique things, what things did we talk about? What impacted you, and what effect did it have on your concerts that next few weeks?
Well, we talked about posture.
Oh, yes.
And which is probably the thing that's the biggest challenge for me, because I've, one of those kids of the 70s who's always sat like a pretzel on the couch, but I began to understand the value. I always thought, why is my mother telling me to stand up straight? She's old-fashioned, So here I am finally at this age, understanding the value of good posture, and the breathing, of course, is something that I knew about but wasn't that consciously aware of, and I find myself sometimes, if I'm struggling just a little bit on stage, all of a sudden I'll think, oh yes, and the big deep breaths, and so those are the two things that have made a difference for me immediately. My sound man even, I thought it was just my imagination, but the sound man said, you really sang better tonight. What was the,
Oh, great.
So,
that was after like 1 hour together.
One session, and I warmed up and before I sang, and I couldn't believe the difference. I thought that I was coming to you so that I wouldn't lose my voice in 10 years, but really, an immediate effect.
What about in warming up, now that you know a little more about the voice, how do you warm up now? Is it a little different than you used to? Are you more aware of it? Confessions.
It's very different than I used to, let me say. I didn't warm up at all, ever. I might sing a little bit, but usually at sound check was the first, cough a little and start to sing. And I go in the back of the bus as I'm getting ready. First I go in the front of the bus and make sure no one's around. Then I go in the back of the bus and close the door and put in my trusty Chris Beatty warm-up tape.
Great.
And I warm up with you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's do something with posture here for a minute. Go ahead and lift your hands up as we did that day. Just feel that upright position before the Lord. And you can see how that immediately gets Twyla into an upright position. Then relax the arms. And let's do just a simple exercise. You didn't know we were going to do this. I'm not sure I knew we were going to do this. But let's just see how natural it feels to sing freely when you're in an upright position. Let's just go me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Take a breath. Me, 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 me. Now, go ahead and really slouch like the old pretzel, Twyla. And that just doesn't feel comfortable anymore, does
No,
it?
not at all.
No, when we start doing things the new way and the correct way, it really does make a difference. Something else that you'll probably start doing is cooling down after the concerts too, just like an athlete. And that's kind of the next step. We learn to warm up, we learn to cool the voice down just like an athlete, and then you open up all the possibilities of your voice. You're not limited to just the few things that you might have been doing. Well, praise the Lord. That's exciting to see someone grasp these things and feel immediate fruit. And in fact, that's what we are going to continue doing together right now. Let's talk for a minute about some of the challenges you have as vocal athletes in getting that message to easily project. Now, we've already discovered that we are speaker cabinets, and we talked about the woofer and the tweeter, and something we can do that will even help that more is to let you feel all the chambers up in the face that are involved when you sing or speak correctly. This is not one of our more sophisticated exercises, and I want you to be willing to wrinkle up your nose a little bit and go like this. Say, me, 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 and me, 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 and again, me, me, me. Could you just feel that whole part of the face coming alive? Ah, somebody laughing in the front row here. This must be one of our soloists. Sir, would you say me, me?
Me, me.
Huh? Is that projecting or what, young lady? Would you say me?
Me.
Yeah, it all just projects. Should we have a quartet and go, let's have all four of these. This looks like a good quartet. Let's have the four of you together say, meow, 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 and just let it buzz up here. Meow, meow, meow. Now, as silly as that sounds, think about how much noise just those four people made. And so by waking up this area of the face, you really are allowing your voice its best potential. You're letting it really easily project. You don't have to do the wrinkling up. You can just say, me, 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 and still let it buzz here. Everyone do that? Me, me, me. Again, let it buzz. Me, me, me. Last time. Me, me, me. That is a lot of noise coming from people who are not speaking much louder than a normal speaking volume. That's a lot of noise. And it's because none of you were going, me, me, me. You were letting it come up into the face, me, me, me. And it's this vibrating up in the face that lets you get quite soft. It lets you sing very softly and still be projected because it's resonating and it's buzzing. And so every time you open your mouth to speak or to sing, you should allow this natural buzzing to happen. There's some other even more extreme exercises you can do to feel that. I think you'd like to do this one. This is a really fun one. Say,
Me, me, me.
right up in the face.
Me, me, me.
Yeah, that's great. Everyone do that. Get it up high up in the head, up in that baby voice, and you'll just feel that tweeter speaker, maybe a couple of them, really come alive. And
Me, me, me.
again. That's a piercing sound, isn't it? And it's because you are allowing it to happen up in the face. And so as you allow that to buzz, and as you are not afraid of that buzzing, your voice will carry. And it's important that you don't confuse that with a nasal sound, because that's not nasal. As I speak to you now, it's not
What we would call a nasal sound.
some people, well, I woke up this morning, and Carol was on my mind. And there's some places where everything is real, real nasal. But you know what? That isn't singing through the nose at all. We think that's what it is. We think, gosh, that country music, part of that style is singing through the nose. Actually, that's plugging the nose up and not allowing the sound to come through the nose. Everyone, pick a hand and plug your nose. And count from 1 to 10. Or you can plug somebody else's nose. I don't know. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, I guess, well, now let's do the other part, then you tell me the difference. Now just do it normally without plugging the nose. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you tell me, are you supposed to let the sound come through your nose? Is that part of the system? Yeah, it really is. So if somebody says, don't sing through your nose, you say, yes, sir.
This is holy.
What they mean is, do sing through your nose. So be relaxed in that as your face begins to come more and more alive with natural resonance. Now let's talk about vibrato. Vibrato, what is it? Well, it's a variation in pitch above and below the pitch center. It's 6.5 to 7.5 times per second on average. It goes up and down between a third and a half step, and it is a natural result of proper breath support. It is not something that you manipulate, but you can control it quite a bit. It changes. If you're singing something big and dramatic, it will get fast and a little wider. If you're doing something more like a ballad, it will become more gentle. If we don't allow any vibrato to come in, your voice gets really quite uninteresting. This is holy ground. Bland, kind of sterile. This is holy ground. Oh, what did I do to make it happen? I just let it happen. It's just there. It's a result of these muscles dropping away to receive the breath, countered by other muscles that are pushing the breath out, combined with relaxation in the throat so that certain nerves up here can just cause that variation, that fluctuation in tension in the vocal cords. Much too complex to manipulate. Now, you can sing a straight tone purposely, and in some choral situations or in some studio work we do that. We want a certain sound. And so we'll go do-ah, because they don't want do-ah. It just isn't fitting. And so to shut that off and sing it straight deliberately is great. If you don't have any vibrato at all, it means you're probably not breathing correctly, and your throat is probably not as relaxed as it could be. So going back to the basics, posture, breathing, and relaxed throat will generally cure that. And another thing that's very, very important is that you have some mental image of what good singing is. If you have never heard or don't spend time listening to some good singers, it's not likely that you will ever become a good singer. Not that you are to imitate them at all, but otherwise you don't have anything in your ear to relate to. And if you just listen to junk, you will never discover you. And so even if you're not a classical musician, even if you're not elated by opera and the classics, I really advise that you listen to some highly trained singers. Try to put aside the style if that offends you. But listen to the singers that obviously can sing very high, very low, for long periods of time, have been singing for years, and you will learn something of the dynamic, and you will start to be aware of, oh yeah, I can feel that vibration in their face. And then you'll start to discover the same qualities in pop singers, in rock singers, in country singers, and you'll find that there are certain common denominators in all styles of music. Well, I'm going to go to the piano for a minute here so that we can practice some of these things. Are they all standing from the waist? I want you to pay half attention to me and half attention to Carol, because Carol at some points, if she sees you getting a little sloppy in posture during the exercise, she may lift her hands or do this to trigger you to get into that correct posture. If she sees some of you are tense, she may go like this just to make sure that you are watching your throat. So watch back and forth between us, and we'll have our best situation. The face is to be buzzing and ringing. This is a good exercise to feel it on. Listen. Zingy, 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 zing. Big breath. Zingy, 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 zing. Low breath. Zingy, 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 zing. Good. Feel the buzzing. Zingy, 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 zing. Zingy, 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 zing. Good. Now listen. Me, 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 me. Where's the tongue when you do that? Well, let's start with the tip of the tongue. Where should that be? Say me. Me. Where's the tip of the tongue? Behind what teeth? Bottom teeth. The tip of the tongue resides behind the bottom teeth on all the vowels. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. And this gives a consistency, so we don't have me, me, ma, mo, mu. It all sits up front. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Again, me, me, ma, mo, mu. And on each of those, because the tip of the tongue is forward behind the bottom teeth, you will feel that buzzing in the face, even on the darker vowels. So from the me to the ma, mo, mu, there is that presence of resonance, which is so very, very important. So on this exercise, me, 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 me. Just be aware of that tongue position and the wonderful resonance in the face that results from it. Me, 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 me. Can you feel that? Feel that brightness in the face? I can hear it. It's a nice, bright, forward sound. It's not nasally, it's just full, and this is part of good tone. It's coming out through the face, it's initiated in the throat, it's resounding in the lower and middle register in the chest. You're being good speaker cabinets for the Lord. Now let's expand that slightly and go like this. Me, me, ma. No, let's not do that one. Let's go like this. Me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me. Just alternating me and ma. Me, ma, me, ma, me. Good. Ma, me, low breath. Me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me. 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 Good. Now, as Carol was having you check your breathing, you could see the longer we got into the phrase, the more the waist was contracting and coming back in to help you use all of that breath. And then when it was time to get that new breath, as long as the chest and ribs were still, the waist area suddenly ballooned out to receive that breath. And I can see that working in most of you. That's excellent. Okay, a little different exercise here. This one is staccato, short and separated. The resonance will still be in the face. You'll feel that buzzing. The relaxedness will still be in the throat. And yet the breathing requirements will be a little different as we go like this. He, 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 he. Good breath. Good. Excellent. That was excellent. I think I need to let you stand on this next one so you can feel the balance of the body as well as the breathing. Without lifting your arms and without pulling on the strings, I want you to think yourselves into proper posture. Imagine that the strings are lifting you from the top back of the head and from the collarbone. Feel the chest, just finding that upright, comfortable position. Feel the ribs gently going out to the sides where they will remain as part of your posture as we go like this. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. And it's going to buzz throughout the exercise. Here we go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. 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 Can't let you get away with that, folks. Sing an awful lot of me, chest breathing. So let's rethink that for a minute. This is good that you made the mistake so that we can think through it. Instead of, let me get up here. Instead of thinking so much about the music, and it's hard when we're doing so many things at once, and letting the chest go, me, me, ma, me, we need to let this sit. We need to allow the waist to drop away to receive the breath. And when we start the exercise, just let it happen naturally. Chest and ribs are still. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. And mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Up a half. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Lift your hands. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Up a half step. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Good. Ah, much better. Could you feel that difference? All right, as I go back to the piano now, it's your responsibility not to fall into the, but rather to stand as a child of the King, maintaining upright posture. This is your first test. The reason that you didn't do it perfectly, even though you had heard the truth, is because practice, unfortunately, makes what? Permanent. And you've been practicing the wrong way. Yeah, that's okay. Nothing wrong with admitting it. Now make sure that the breath comes in low so that you're not tempted to haul the chest up. Allow the waist area, the back, and the sides to expand to receive the breath. Here we go, and good, much better. Big difference in tone, big difference in appearance. Excellent. Be seated, please. I want you to make the NG sound, which is just Now say nga, 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 nga. Listening. take the tone forward and buzzing. Keep the chin down. Now we'll change it and go. Listen. This time with an E on top. Good. Say, that is sing, me, me. That's one of the best warm-up exercises there is. The E vowel is wonderful. We know the tip of the tongue resides where? Okay, behind the bottom teeth. And when you sing on the E vowel, it tends to lubricate the vocal cords well. The E vowel causes the right kind of action in the larynx to lubricate the vocal cords better than some other vowels. And that's why we tend to dry out so much more in the throat if we're doing just ah, because it rushes so much air through there and doesn't cause the same lubrication. And lubrication is a key. The human voice, unlike the other muscles in the body, is immediately subject to the results of the atmosphere that you're in. If you're in a very dry atmosphere, you can take 5 or 6 breaths and your throat is dry. Now, the rest of your body isn't dry. The skin may dry out a little bit. The muscles are protected. They're lubricated. They're housed in more of a sealed atmosphere. But for singing and speaking, we can take 5 breaths and suddenly take in pollen and dry air from air conditioning and have a vocal problem instantly. And a lot of times that is due to the lack of lubrication in the throat. And that's why we talked so much about hydration, just keeping filled up with adequate water earlier. But the other side of that is making sure that you don't have strain here and that you don't just vocalize on certain vowels that can tend to dry you out more. So E is very good, but going through all the vowels is a very, very healthy thing to do. Everyone say, with the tip of the tongue staying behind the bottom teeth, say me, may, me, may. Very relaxed, just like speaking, letting the sound come up into the tweeter. Abdomen receives the breath. Listen again. Me, may. Say it. Me, may. Now conversationally say, me, may. Me, may. It still buzzes. You still breathe correctly. Now look at someone and say, me, may, me, ma. Me, may, me, ma. Once more. Me, may, me, ma. Yeah, let it be natural. Let it be conversational. So it's not singy. It's not, ah, yes, this is my singing voice. Me, 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 me. No, that's no voice at all. That's just something I just made up. My natural voice is me, may, me, ma. Singing should be an extension of speaking. It should not be some other thing that you've conjured up. Say me, may, me, ma, me, mo. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo. Here's the toughie. Say me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo. Very good. And now here's the whole thing. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me. Let me do it again. Let me do it twice, and then you come in the third time. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me. Listen again. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me. Join me. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me. Once more. Me, may, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me. Now that wasn't so hard. Certainly not. And if some of you are tripping on it, don't feel like there's something wrong with you. It's very normal not to be able to do that immediately. Well, let's leave the tip of the tongue where it wants to reside, behind the bottom teeth, and let's go. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. What's the throat doing? You got me. Just vibrating, just connecting the head to the shoulders, I guess. What's the chest doing? Well, just vibrating. That's about it. The ribs are just out of the way. The other organs have moved out of the way every time we take a breath. Just let it happen. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Nice and easy. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Check your throat. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. 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 Now we're going to make that a little more interesting and show that our minds and our breathing apparatus will feed us just what we want. We're going to start piano, softly. Let it build like this. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Now a dramatic piano to forte, back to piano. Listen. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Good. Again. Start softly. Now reverse it. Me, me, ma, me, moo, me, me. 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 Listen. Me, me, ma, me, moo, me, 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 ma, me, moo, me, 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 ma, me, moo, me, me. Me, me, ma, me, moo, me, me, ma, me, moo, me, me, ma, me, moo, me, me. Keep the chest and ribs out of the way, or you're not going to make it through these. Let's reposition ourselves. I know you can do it from a sitting position because I'm sitting. We sit more than we stand, so this is good to get used to using the body this way. Let's continue that same exercise. In a moment, we'll reverse it. But let it be your mind that is doing the work. Let it be the breathing muscles that are doing the work. Let it be the throat that is very, very relaxed. Here we go. Forte, piano, forte, piano, forte. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me. Low breath. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me. Can you reverse it? Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, me, mo, me, good. It works, doesn't it? The muscles really, really do work. Okay. Listening. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Yeah, just like ordering food in Italian. It's no big deal. The teeth, the lips, the tongue are just getting used to it. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, 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 me, ma, me, moo. And if you keep the tip of the tongue behind the bottom teeth and out of the way, it'll be easy. And this also encourages the tongue to stay up and out of the throat. So it's not, oh, yes, stays out. You're doing well. So well, in fact, that I want you to hear this. Me, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me, ma, me, mo, me, moo, me. Now that second part, it's necessary that it be very staccato. In fact, if we taped it, those notes should be so separate that we could edit and literally cut with scissors between the notes. It's not me, it's me. A lot more thought, a lot more action here. Me, may, me, mommy, 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 may, me, mommy, 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 may, me, mommy, 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 me. Last note short. Me, may, me, mommy, 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 may, me, mommy, 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 may, me, mommy, 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 me. Short last note. All right, good. That's working well. Your faces are buzzing well. The chests are staying out of the way. The ribs are staying out of the way. Doesn't that feel good? See, this is the way God designed you to function. And this is what allows children to work and us to work, huh?
Do they realize that's all on one breath?
Oh, I certainly hope so.
Okay.
Are some of you taking 2 breaths on that? Naughty, naughty. Let it be on 1 breath. If some of you are sneaking one in, better that you should keep it on 1 breath and fail at the end, running out of breath, than to grab an extra breath. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. What you should strive for is the perfect result, and if you fall down on the way, no problem, because that's what challenges the muscles and causes them to grow. I think you're ready for more. You're doing awfully well. Let's have a quick stretch here, but let me tell you how I want you to stretch, because this is a wonderful way in rehearsals to keep loose. I want you to stand and then fall forward at the waist with the knees slightly bent, but just falling forward at the waist, allowing the back to decompress. Those vertebrae will decompress and it will just feel so good and take a lot of pain away. So let's stand up. Slightly bend the knees and fall forward at the waist. Just kind of hang there for a minute. That's going to feel really nice on the back. The bent knees will ease any strain on the back. And as we do straighten up, feel like you're straightening up from the bottom vertebrae first and then just rolling back up. Let's begin that. Good. Doesn't that feel good? If we had a larger room here, I'd have you lay down on the floor on your backs and gently bring your knees up towards the chest. Just kind of roll up in a ball. That's another way to really help relax. Well, as long as you're standing, let's see if we can get all our breathing apparatus and our posture and our articulators working together doing this. Let me do it first, then join me. A little faster than we did it. Me, mommy, 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 me. Me, mommy, 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 me. Me, mommy, 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 me. Me, mommy, 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 me. Me, mommy, 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 me. You did it, didn't you? That's great. Are you ready to learn the last part of that? Okay, you can be seated again. Tip of the tongue behind the bottom teeth, face fully resonating, jaw easily and naturally dropping from its hinge point back here on the ah vowel as we go ya ha 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 ha. It is not ah ah. It is not he he. It is just a natural ya ha 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 ha. Tip of the tongue here and ya ha 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 ha. Once more. Ya ha 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 ha. Good. Check your throat to make sure that it's staying very, very effortless and released. That's relaxed and loose at the same time. New word. Call up Webster. Okay, the throat is just hanging there. Let me do it first. Ya ha 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 ha. Together. Ya ha 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 ha. Good again. Ya ha 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 ha. Ya ha 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 ha. Now let's precede that with ya ha 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 ha. Let's put those two things together. And ya ha 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 ha. Wonder what would happen if we put this in front of it. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. So we're taking the. Well, I didn't want you to actually answer me when I said what will happen. Let me explain what we've done to make it clear. 3 parts. We are taking the me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, ma, and the me, he, and then just the ya, ha, 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 ha. 1, 3, 5, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. I do it the first time. You join me. Watch the posture. This is long. Do not give in to the. If the chest needs to go up, get it up first. It means you're probably failing here. How many people your backs are a little sore? It's okay. It's okay. It's because you're not used to sitting quite this uprightly for this period of time. Muscles have memory. But you're starting to memorize the right way. And the more you allow the right way to take over, the more you are becoming permanently upright. Listen the first time, join me the second. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Good. Me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, good. That was excellent. Very, very good. Give yourselves a hand on that. That's Well, now let's talk a little bit more about diction. Pam, if you would come to the piano. And I want to relate this to a song that we've done earlier. Holy are you, Lord. Holy are you, Lord. Holy are you, Lord. Worthy to be worshipped, honored, and adored. But let's talk about what that song is really made up of. It's made up of notes, and as far as our singing goes, it's made up of vowels and consonants. When we speak with lots of consonants, constantly interrupting the vowels. When we sing largely on vowels, because you can't sing on most consonants. There's a few that on an M you can make an or on a TH if it's voiced it could be the or very nice. Those are voiced consonants. But by and large we are singing on vowels. Well, do you know and are you mentally aware of what vowels you're singing on? Let's see. Oh, ya, ooh, oh, oh, ya, ooh, oh. That's holy are, oh, ya, you Lord, ooh, oh, ya, ooh, oh, you, oh. Kind of different, huh? And yet that's what we are really singing. Say with me, holy are you, Lord. Say that. Holy are you, Lord. What is the vowel sound in the first part of holy? What's the first vowel? O. And the last part? E. So holy is really O-E. Say that with the tip of the tongue residing behind the bottom teeth. O-E. Now say holy, but think those vowels. Holy. Now say holy are. Holy are. Now just the vowels of those two words. O-E-ah. Never closes up. It's ah. And it's important that you are singing holy are with the right at the end there. But you're singing on the O-E-ah. What about the word you? The vowel sound is oo. Now let's speak the vowels for holy are you. O-E-A-U. And the vowel sound for the word Lord? O. Let's sing or speak the words for holy are you, Lord. O-E-A-U-O. Okay, let's sing that in D. We're going to be thinking Holy are you, Lord. But we're going to be singing, O Yahweh. Sing that with me. O Yahweh. Next phrase, O Yahweh. Now we get into a difficult word. Worthy. What do you do with the word worthy? Well, if we were in a men and boys choir in the Episcopal Church, we would sing worthy, worthy, but we're not. We're singing English to Americans in 1980, whatever it is, or 1990s, whenever you're listening to this. And so it's very important that we Americanize it. We don't want it to be formal and stiff. Worthy, well, isn't that an R? An R is not really a vowel. Well, it is singable, and in English, in everyday colloquial English, it almost becomes a singable vowel. So we go, say that with me. Now say, worthy, worthy. Now just the vowels. Now sing, worthy to be worshipped. Worthy to be worshipped. Just the vowels. Good, good. Let's switch to another song. See how your brains are picking this up. Let's go back to Holy Ground. Let's stay in D. Think about it as I sing it. E-O, E-ow, E-a-E-ow, E-ow. Let's talk through the words. This, the vowel sound, is. Holy is. Holy. Ground. What do you sustain the word ground on? If you had to sing it for 15 measures, what's the one vowel? Ow? Okay. See, some people said ow because they're thinking, well, it's ground. But ow are two different vowels. It's ah and oo. And you can only sustain it on one to begin with, and that is ah. This is holy ground. Then there's a quick und at the end of that, wherever the end is. Sing that with me, full words. This is holy ground. Just vowels this time. Very good. You're already getting better blend. Now we've got posture and breathing and diction that is the same. This is holy ground. We are standing on, W-E'-R-E. We are. What is the vowel sound? Now think, half of you are going to get it wrong. What is the vowel sound, not letter, vowel sound for we're? If you have to sustain it, what's the vote? I or E? It's I. Because if you sing we, I mean the word is we, right? We are standing. It's got to be I. We're standing. You don't even notice it. It's so natural. Standing. First syllable, what's the vowel sound? Eh. And the ing, the vowel sound? I. I. Standing. On is and holy ground. Let's sing that first verse. Just the vowels. I, O, E, ow. I, a, I, o, E, ow. Now think, for the Lord. The vowels are O, O. For the Lord. O, O. Is present. I, now careful on present. Two vowels. First syllable, second syllable, I, E. What do I hear? A lot of things. For the Lord is present. For the Lord is present. For the Lord is present. It's isn't it? For the Lord is present, is what it should be. And where, it's another where he is, E, is holy, E, O, E. I think you're ready to stand and sing the whole song on the vowels. We are becoming vowel aware. It keeps you vocally freer, it keeps you blending, it keeps you projecting. Okay, 1, 2. I, O, I, ow. I, I, o, I, ow. O, 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 I, o, I, full words. This is holy ground. We're standing on holy ground. For the Lord is present, and where He is holy. This is holy ground. We're standing on holy ground. For the Lord is present, and where He is holy. My guest for these next few moments is Rick Florian, a friend of mine and lead singer from the Christian group Whiteheart. And I've prepared a few questions to go through with Rick so that we can both learn a little more about him and his singing. Hi.
Hi.
Rick, my first question is, how long have you been involved in singing?
Yeah, well, singing, as someone might call formally, not since I've been in Whiteheart, which was in about February of '86, but before that it was special music at church every once in a while and some things while I was in college. But I was a biology major in college, and I never really I stopped doing choir things really when I was early high school, so I haven't really been involved with music.
Okay. So this is
much in it.
the demands that you have vocally are kind of new then.
Yeah, they were
Wow.
pretty immediate. It was kind of a scary thing, right?
Yeah.
Thrust right into it.
And what style is it? How would you describe your style?
Well, anymore it's getting a lot more aggressive. When anything from a pop ballad-like thing to pretty aggressive rock and roll.
So you've got to be vocally in shape or it just doesn't happen, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, we got together a little while ago. You were right in the middle of doing vocals for your last album. And what prompted our getting together, and what were the results of it?
When we started doing vocals on the album, we've been off the road for a couple months, and I hadn't, I'm not one to keep my voice up or anything when we do concerts. I always just went out and did concerts, and we were off for a while, and we went in the studio to do vocals. And the first day, this album that we did was much more strenuous than any of the ones in the past, and so the combination of that with not having been warmed up at all, it just got trashed after about the first day and a half, and I had to lay off for about 4 or 5 days for it to get better enough to go back in the studio again.
So it became a major problem.
Yeah, when you're ready to do vocals, most of the other stuff is finished, so it kind of pushed the project behind in a couple of weeks, really.
And we got together, talked about posture and breathing and just the same things that we're doing here, thank you.
Yeah.
And what happened when you went back into the studio?
It was partially because of my trying to learn those things in such a short amount of time, but the times where I did use the concepts that we talked about, it was strange how often that they really did make a difference. I remember Brown saying once, that he was the one producing the album, that he reminded me, hey, pull that string thing again. And when I did that, he didn't tell me till later, but it was amazing to him how literally at that moment when I did that, it changed the sound of my voice when I was doing that. And
That's great.
it was amazing.
So just lifting up in your posture strength,
Yes.
just like we're doing on the session today.
Yes.
That's great. What do you do now? You didn't used to warm up. Has it changed the way you prepare for concerts?
Definitely. It was, and again, it was more out of, okay, since we had this session, let's do it, because it's probably, he says it's helpful for me, so I'll do it. It was really a thing that I've figured out later. It was a thing of pride, really, feeling that this is the way that God made me, so that's fine. I don't need to do anything, and which is really a bunch of garbage, because it was, and that's what I was kind of making of my voice, I think, in the long run. But as I would spend time warming up, it was amazing. It's funny because it's really kind of stupid in ways that I think through the past, and when I'm doing it now, it is just so much easier to go out on stage and singing the first song isn't the warm-up, or when we're doing sound check, that's not the warm-up, that I've warmed up before, and that has helped me in stamina for the concerts, and I run around a lot in the concerts. I'm pretty hyperactive, and not already having that capacity of lung that I need, having to use it with a voice that isn't trained was very difficult, but now the rehearsing and the time of preparation for it has been great for my voice.
That's great. That's great. Well, it just goes to show that where we put God's principles to work, there is immediate fruit and long-lasting fruit. And as with Rick Florian, you too are going to experience some immediate and some wonderful changes in the way your voice works.
This is holy ground. We're standing on holy ground.
For the Lord
is present, and where He is holy. This is holy ground. We're standing on holy ground. For the Lord is present, and where He is holy.
Wonderful. Be seated. Now, when we first sang that several hours ago, this is holy ground, there were people heaving and thrusting with the chest. There were heads that were balanced out over the toes. There were throats that even if you couldn't hear the audio track, you could tell the notes they were singing by the shape of the throat. And most of those filters, bad habits, which come between the heartfelt message you have and the ear of the listener, most of those filters have been pulled out and thrown away. Your posture has improved dramatically. Your breathing is getting as efficient as a newborn baby. You're allowing the face to buzz as naturally as a child. The throat is becoming more relaxed. The articulators, the teeth, the tongue, and the lips are beginning to work comfortably together. And because of this, your sound as a group is wonderful. Because you see, we got to the end of every phrase, this is holy ground, we're standing on holy ground. Everybody breathed and took the same amount of time for it and came back in on the next word, the same. And if you have people, this is holy ground, it takes a lot longer to get in a breath and make the next attack if you have poor posture. So if you have 3 people standing like this, and 4 like this, and 5 or 6 in absolutely perfect upright posture, you will never, ever blend. It is necessary to be alike. There's a wonderful Greek word, New Testament Greek word, homothumadon, and it means one mind, one spirit, one accord. And that's what we are establishing here. And this is what you are learning. You are learning to be one accord with the way you were designed and one accord with others that you may be singing with. And as we grasp onto the Lord's design techniques, and as we begin to recognize, I'm physical. Christianity is a physical religion. God gave His Son physically to walk on the earth. Jesus went out physically, not just in spirit, physically amongst the people. He touched them. He laid hands on them. We are told that we are to fellowship together, that we are to hug one another. This is all very physical. And so as long as we are still inhabiting this earth, it is not surprising that we would have to get the physical us aligned and working well if we're going to be efficient in what we do. And part of what we do, any of us, is to communicate the gospel. So let's do it well. Well, I'm excited. Honey, would you come up with me? Because I feel that we have absolutely accomplished what it is that we came here to accomplish, and that is to recognize God's intended design for the voice. Do you think they did a good job?
I think so.
Do you think you did a good job? Did God do a good job in design? Let's give us and the Lord a hand for being obedient. And thank you for being with us. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. As you can see, the rest of the people have gone home. But what Carol and I have shared with you from our hearts will change your life, but only if you put it into practice. So take the time to go back and deal with the difficult areas, whether it be the posture or the breathing, and begin to walk in and function in the fullness of these truths. And as it starts to change your life, tell a friend, because we really desire that each of us would use our voices the way God intended. Again, thank you, and God bless you.
Me, ma, me,
Good.
ma, me,
Low breath.
me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me, me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me, me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me, me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me.
He, 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 he. Good breath. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. And it's going to buzz throughout the exercise. Here we go. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. 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 Up a half. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Lift your hands. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Up a half step. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Good. Much better. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. 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 This will get the tone forward and buzzing. Keep the chin down. Listen. Ah. This time with an E on top. Good. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, 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 mommy. Nice and easy. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Check your throat. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, 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 mommy, mo, me, moo, me, me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Now a dramatic piano to forte, back to piano. Listen. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Good, again. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Start softly. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Now reverse it. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 me. Listen. Me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy, me, me. Me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy, me, me. Me, baby, mommy, me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy. Here we go. Forte, piano, forte, piano, forte. Me, me, mommy, me, me, mommy. Me, baby, mommy, me, me. Low breath. Me, baby, mommy, me, baby, mommy, me, baby, mommy, me, me. Me, baby, mommy, me, baby, mommy, me, baby, mommy, me, me. Can you reverse it? Me, baby, mommy, mommy, me, mommy, me, mommy, me. Good. Me, baby, mommy, mommy, me, baby, mommy, mommy, me, baby, mommy, mommy, baby, mommy, 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 me. Last note short. Me, baby, mommy, mommy, baby, mommy, mommy, baby, mommy, mommy, me. Short last note. Baby, mommy, mommy, baby, mommy, mommy, baby, mommy, mommy, me. So let's stand up. Slightly bend the knees and fall forward at the waist. Just kind of hang there for a minute. That's going to feel really nice on the back. The bent knees will ease any strain on the back. And as we do straighten up, feel like you're straightening up from the bottom vertebrae first and then just rolling back up. Let's begin that. Good. Doesn't that feel good? Me, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 me. Me, baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 baby, mommy, 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 me. Ya ha 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 ha. Together. Ya ha 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 ha. Good again. Ya ha 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 ha. Ya ha 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 ha. Now let's precede that with Ya. Let's put those two things together. And ya. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Good. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me. Me, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, me, mommy, mommy, moomy, good. That was excellent. Very, very good.
Back with